Two houses, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we set our scene. From ancient grudge leads to new mutiny, and civil blood leaves civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which now their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours of traffic of our stage. The which if you with patient ears attend, where here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Enter Samson and Gregory, the swords and bucklers of the house of Capulets.
Gregory, on my word, will not carry coals.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I mean, we'll be in collar, we'll draw.
Aye, while you live, draw your neck out of collar.
I strike quickly being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house moves me to stand. I will take the wall of any manor made of Montagues.
The quarrel is between our masters and us, their men. Here comes of the house of Montague.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I'll back thee.
How? Turn thy back and run.
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let them begin, and let us take the law of our sides.
I shall frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I'll bite my thumb at them, for it's a disgrace to them if they dare it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
No, sir. Yes, sir, I bite my thumb, sir.
Did you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side if I say I?
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
If you quarrel, I'll back thee, for I serve as good a man as you.
No better?
Well, sir.
Say, better, here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
You lie!
Hark, you fools! Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
Art thou among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
I do, but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
What, drawn in talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues. And thee, have at thee, coward!
Now old desire doth in his deathbed lie.
And young affection gave speed his heir.
That is fair for which love would groan for.
And with tender Juliet matched is now not fair.
Now Romeo is beloved and loves again.
Alike bewitched by the charm of looks.
But to his foe suppose he must complain.
And she steals love's sweet bait from fearful hooks.
Being held a foe, he might not have access.
To breathe such vows as lovers used to swear.
And she is much in love with her, as much less.
To meet her new beloved anywhere.
But passion has the power, times to meet.
Tempt ring extremities with an extreme sweet.
Romeo of the house of Montague and Juliet of the house of Capulet meet at a party. The two instantly fall in love. Later that night, Romeo sneaks into the Capulets' garden, right under Juliet's balcony.
See how she leans a cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious as the night. Bring over my head as is a winged messenger of heaven.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I speak at this, or shall I hear more?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet, so Romeo would, or could not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title.
I take thee at thy word. Call me love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
Who art thou that thus screened at night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not who to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Therefore thy kinsmen have no stop to me.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's utterings, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings do I overperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do, that dares love attempt.
If they do find thee here, they will murder thee.
Murder thee?
Yeah.
Alack! Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords.
I would not for the world they saw me here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. Let them find me here. It better they take my life from their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
The couple gets married, but Romeo is later exiled after killing Juliet's cousin Tybalt. To avoid being forced to marry County Paris, Juliet takes a poison that will fake her death until Romeo can rescue her. Romeo and County Paris meet at Juliet's grave, get into a fight, and Romeo eventually kills the County. He then discovers Juliet's inert body and, stricken with grief, poisons himself. Juliet wakes up a few minutes later, and upon the macabre discovery, in turn, commits violence to herself.
This is the place. There where the torch death burned. The ground is bloody. Search about the churchyard. Go. Whoever you find, attach. Pitiful sight. Here lies the County Paris slain, and Juliet, bleeding, warm, and newly dead. Who here hath lain these 2 days buried? Go. Tell the Capulets. Tell the prince. Run to the Capulets. Raise up to the Montagues. Some other search. We see the ground where these woes do lie, but the true ground of all these pitiless woes we cannot without circumstance describe.
Here's Romeo's man. We found him in the churchyard.
We'll hold him in safety till the prince come hither.
Here's a friar who trembles, weeps, and sighs.
A great sacrifice. A great sacrifice. To the friar, too.
Wait. Where's my intro music?
Oh.
That's better. Now. What misadventure so early up that calls our person from our morning rest?
What should it be that is so sweet and raw?
Oh, the people in the street cried Romeo, some Juliet, and some Paris, and all run with outward cry toward our monument.
What fears this which startles in our ears?
Sovereign, here lies the County Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet dead before, warm and new killed.
Search, seek, and know how this foul murder comes.
Here's the friar, and slaughtered Romeo's man, with instruments fit to open these dead men's tombs.
Oh heavens, oh wife, look how our daughter bleeds. This dagger hath mistaken for love his empty on the back of Montague.
Oh, death is as a bell that reaps my old age to a sepulchre.
Come, Montague, for thou early up, and see thy son and heir now early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. Grief in my son's exile has stopped her breath. Wherefore the world conspires against mine age.
Look and thou shalt see.
Oh, thou on top, what manners is in this to pass thy father to a grave?
Seal up thy mouth of outrage for a while, till we can clear these ambiguities. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do the least, yet most suspicious is the tribal prince.
Then say at once what does know in this.
Romeo, that dead, was husband to Juliet. I married them, and the stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday. It was for he, and not for Tybalt, that Juliet pined, whose ultimate demise banished the new-made bridegroom from the city. You, to remove that siege of grief from her, would have married her perforce to County Paris. Then one night, she comes to me, with wild looks bid me a mean to rid her from this second marriage, or in my cell there she would kill herself. And so I gave her, so too did my heart, a potion which wrought on her the form of death. A sleeping potion, which so took effect. And as I did remain not time, I writ to Romeo that he should come hither as this night to free her from her borrowed grave. But he which bore my letter, Friar John, stayed by accident yesterday.
Put the letter back. Then all alone at the prefect's hour of her wake came Friar Lawrence to take her from her kindred's vault. But when he came, so it is at the time of her awakening. Here, her untimely lay Paris Romeo truly lay.
We still have known thee for a holy man. Where is Romeo's man? What can he say in this?
Yeah.
My master gave me this letter. It came from his post in Mantua to this same place, this same monument. The letter he early bid me give his father, and threatened me with death if going into the vault if I departed not and left him there.
Give me the letter. I will look on it. Where is the county's page that raised the watch?
He came with flowers to strew his lady's grave, and bid me stand aloof, and so I did, and on comes one with right to open the tomb, and the watch, and came the watch.
This letter doth make good of the friar's words. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what Scrooge has laid upon your hate. That heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost the grace of kingsmen. All are punished!
Yeah. Oh, brother Montague, give me thy hand. From my daughter John short, no more can I demand. But I can give thee more if I would rear her statue in pure gold. And whilst Verona by that name is known, as there shall no figure as such may be set as that of true and faithful Juliet. As rich shall Romeo by his lady's side pour sacrifices of our enemy.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence, and talk more of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished.
Give me a second.
Oh, you old man!
Give me a second. I'm almost there. There we go. I'm good now.
But, for never was the story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Who wants to get what?
Totally improv. I just caught it.